Hello everyone, it's Evie here, and today I am talking about spiritual protection, why you need to do it and how to do it. So, you really need spiritual protection if you are just starting on the spiritual path or well on your way into this whole spirituality thing, or if you're using tools such as oracle and tarot cards, or a Ouija board, or a pendulum, anything like that. You definitely want to know what you're doing in terms of spiritual protection, because a lot of times you might get other spirits trying to communicate through these tools that you're using, and you might not want those spirits to come through for you, and they might not have the best of intentions for you either. Or you might need the spiritual protection to keep your energy clear of other people's intentions for you. So if somebody is sending these thoughts your way that are not for your highest good, you definitely want to have some sort of protection in place to keep that from affecting you. Or even if somebody is thinking that they know what's best for you, and they have the best intentions, but it really isn't for the best for you, you definitely want to have that spiritual protection to keep it from affecting you as much. Um, Especially for empaths. I've dealt with this where I have felt other people's energies and I would take it on as if it were my own. And without that spiritual protection, it can be really hard to function even when you're taking on other people's emotions. So you definitely want to have some spiritual protection in place to keep other people's emotions from becoming your own. Um, One way that I like to protect myself is through meditation. I will call in my spirit guides, my guardian angels, spirit animals, whatever I feel called to work with in that moment, and ask them for protection and ask them to release any attachments, any cords that do not serve me, even if they're coming from myself, even if my own thoughts are kind of self-destructive. I ask for those to be released because they're no longer serving me. Even if people's thoughts are well-intentioned, if they are not serving me, then I ask for those to be released. So, other than meditation, a good way to clear your energy and protect yourself is through working with crystals. This is a selenite wand, one that I really like working with to clear my aura of any debris that no longer serves me. That way it doesn't get all the way from the auric field into my mind or my body, so it doesn't affect me as much. You don't have to use a selenite wand. It's something that I personally like doing, just combing through my aura to get rid of the gunk. And I do this for other people as well. You can get selenite in a form of slabs or wands like this, or towers and tumbled stones as well. And you can just place them around your home or your office, wherever you want to keep them to protect your energy. And they'll just do their thing as they are sitting there. So I highly recommend that. And black tourmaline is another good stone to work with for protection and getting rid of negative energies that don't serve you. Another common way to protect your energy is through smudging. So you might have heard of Palo Santo and sage are two really common things used to smudge. So what you want to do with these is you'll light it on fire and blow out the flame, and then waft the smoke around whatever it is you're trying to protect. So this is really good to use for the tools you might be using. So I like to use this to cleanse my oracle cards and even my crystals. So if you're using a Ouija board or a pendulum or tarot cards, I highly recommend wafting the smoke of sage or Palo Santo, even an incense stick. Um, Wafting that smoke through your cards or whatever tool it is you're using. So that way it is cleansing the energy and bringing in new positive energy for you. So you can do this with yourself, your home, a room, whatever you want. And it'll definitely work its magic for you. And there are other herbs that people like using for smudging. Some people like using a feather to waft the smoke around. Do whatever feels right to you. That's the best advice that I can give. So some people might use lavender or cedar as their smudge stick. And you can find these all over the place online. Just do a search and you'll definitely find something that you're looking for. Another thing that I like to use is sound. So these are tincture bells. And they have these really pretty etchings on them. And you could use tincture bells or a crystal singing bowl, even a drum or a rattle, whatever you want as your sound. Even singing. Singing a mantra is a good way as well to cleanse your energy. So I like using these. Hopefully it's not too loud in your ears. But I like using these tincture bells to cleanse objects in particular. I like cleansing my crystals with them. I'll cleanse myself or other people with them. And it's a really good tool to use. I feel like their sound is just very cleansing, very healing. So sometimes instead of using the smoke of the sage, I will use my tincture bells to cleanse a room, and I might go around my entire home and cleanse it that way instead of using the smoke. Another way to cleanse an area or a thing is by lighting a candle and setting your intention when you light the candle to cleanse yourself, to cleanse the room that it's in, or whatever. So those are some of my favorite ways to protect my energy and protect the energy of my objects and homes. So I definitely want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to cleanse and protect your energy? Or do you have any questions about energy protection? Let me know, and I will see you all next time. Bye.